2. And they're off. Clean break. Kentucky 31 Brewmaster, Regalo Perfetto wasting no time from the inside and tugging along to the lead. So it's Regalo Perfetto just in front, length and a half from Brewmaster. Meister Singer up there on the outside, moving forward into the turn run. Kentucky 31 settles in after a sharp break. A great keen surges alongside of that of the Yellow Silks. Then it's another 2 lengths back at its Bourbon Outlaw. Drop back another 2. Your Mission inside of Where's Charlie. And last of them all is White Blue. Some dozen, maybe 13 off the pace. Moderate pace going, opening quarter, 24 1/5 of a second for Regalo Perfetto. The head in front from Meister Singer in second. Brewmasters kept close on the inside in third. Keen Surge in striking range in fourth. Kentucky 31's lost a bit of ground there from fifth, now drops 5.5 from the front. Bourbon Outlaw is on the inside. Where's Charlie? Your Mission. And White Blue is in the back still through 49 1/2 mile. Into the far turn. Regalo Perfetto takes them into the turn, tries to skip away from them. Here's Regalo Perfetto, length and change in front. The main danger's Keen Surge on the outside, moving strongly into the second spot. Kentucky 31 dropped back, but was coming with another run while 3 wide of the Blue Blinkers, and they're followed by Meister Singer, Brewmaster, top of the stretch. They turn for home, and it's Regalo Perfetto. Regalo Perfetto finds another gear. 3 in front, 1 furlong out from the line. Here's Where's Charlie on the outside, up the inside. Brewmaster gamely from between horses. Your Mission. Regalo Perfetto trying to hold. Regalo Perfetto wins it by a length and change. Regalo Perfetto the winner. Surging second was Your Mission there, and then it was a Where's Charlie. One, 3, 9, 2, and 5. Unofficial. Three-year-old Grey Gelding by Gift Box out of Perfect Kind by Noble Mission. Bred in New York by Scarlet Oak Racing, LLC. In a minute 43.98. Our Superfecta 2005-38-20. Second race at a mile, second wire finish. No changes. Exacta Trifecta Superfecta, double pick 3, pick 4. 21 minutes to post time. Mile, second wire. And they're off. Alea, not my first rodeo with Summerly Foot will settle. On the inside is Buoyant now moving forward on the chase. Buoyant moving up on the inside of Alea. Buoyant second. And down the backstretch they roll onto the main portion of the track. Not my first rodeo is third, just outside of Speedy Alex near the inside in fourth. Andres racing in fifth and Formal Affair. And Cocktails at Noon has to pass them all. Cocktails at Noon is trailing the field. Heading now with 5.5 furlongs left to go to the second wire finish. Alea in control. Leads it by some 2 lengths. Buoyant is second, Not My First Rodeo third, Speedy Alex is in fourth. Then to the outside, Formal Affair trying to get underway from the back. And here comes Formal Affair, 3 wide around the far turn within 5 lengths of the leader, Alea. Andres drops to second last position, and Cocktails at Noon still in the back. Into the far turn, Alea by 2 lengths, and Speedy Alex in second, Not My First Rodeo. Formal Affair is in fourth. Buoyant backs away a bit. Then Cocktails at Noon gets an inside run. Cocktails at Noon getting interested. Has 7 to make up. Top of the stretch, they turn for home. Alea is the leader. Alea in front by some 2 lengths. As Speedy Alex is charging and driving from second. Formal Affair to the center of the track, and Cocktails at Noon at the rail in fourth. Alea is desperate, just hanging on to the lead though. Alea tries to kick away one more time. Formal Affair there on the outside. Formal Affair moving second, gaining inches on the outside with a 16 to go. Here comes Formal Affair and Yedset Hazelwood. Alea, Javier Toledo trying to hold on. It's Formal Affair at the second wire with Alea and a photo finish. And race 2 is official. Formula Fair. Yedzit Hazelwood. See Jose Corrales' trainer. Yedzit Hazelwood aboard. Bred in Maryland by Sycamore All Thoroughbreds, LLC. 4-year-old Chestnut Colt by Catalina Cruiser. Out of Toast to Love by Congrats. 1 minute 38.75 of the mile. And they're off. Kourou sent out for some early speed, but Balance of Power beats that one to the punch. And here's Motion Granted sent up on the inside. So Balance of Power, Motion Granted into the turn. Kourou moves over about 3 deep into the turn run. Right there, just a length and a half off the front as they round the turn. Super Chunk up between horses there in 4th, and Better Watch It is racing in 5th position. Kentucky Go-Go, but hard to handle. Racing on the inside, Phobia tracks out in the clear, 3 wide down the backstretch within 5 lengths of the pace. Back to Sweet Tone lingering to the back with Sneaking Suspicion and the Man to See. And so Balance of Power is the leader. Kourou right there in close attendance on the outside in 2nd. Phobia outside trying to settle down in 3rd position. Super Chunk going well enough on the inside. Better Watch It is up close in between horses. Only 5 lengths will cover that first 5. Another 2 back, and Motion Granted is dropped some 6 lengths off the lead, followed by Sweet Tone as they head on for the far turn. The Man to See racing in the back of the pack with Sneaking Suspicion, 3 wide far turn, and Kentucky Go-Go is the trailer. 3/8 of a mile to travel. Balance of Power, Kourou on the outside. They try to quicken up, and Better Watch It is 3rd, just a couple of lengths off the lead. Super Chunked out of the inside, has to kick on now, and then to the inside is Motion Granted, now steered 1 off the rail. Top of the stretch, they make the turn for home. Kourou is the leader. Kourou, Better Watch It on the outside, trying to bridge the gap, and Sweet Tone toward the center of the track is grabbed 3rd. Sweet Tone lingers on from 3rd, far outside. Kourou's just in front, holding Better Watch It. On the far outside, Sneaking Suspicion, late share. Motion Granted for a share on the inside. Here's Kourou. Kourou, Better Watch It. Close 3rd there with the Sweet Tone in the picture and Motion Granted. Official race 3. In the winner's circle is Kourou, with Yohan Rosado, the winning jockey for Kyle Felvine, Jody Davis, Lacey Godson. $2 double 7 and 9, 14.20, pick $314. $62.20 trifecta, $191.70 superfecta, 910.43, $571.80. 4th race, scratch 1, Sacred Love. Exacta, trifecta, superfecta, double, pick 3, pick 4. And they're off. Chestertown Jane last, squeeze back a bit at the start. Knit Witness to the front, and right there is Devilish One on the outside. Devilish One, Knit Witness, head-to-head for the opening furlong. Over My Sense, Ryland's looking lucky, 4th while saving ground, then Fab Girl is next. Here's Chestertown Jane, about 3 wide of the turn, advancing after the poor beginning, and trailing the field is Far Away Eyes. Into the turn, Devilish One, 3 furlongs out. From Over My Sense by a length and a quarter, Chestertown Jane, Knit Witness on the inside. Another 5 back to Fab Girl, then Ryland's looking lucky, and Far Away Eyes trailing the field. Top of the stretch at the quarter pole, and it's Devilish One clear by 2 from Knit Witness in 2nd, and then Over My Sense in 3rd. Drifting out wide is Chestertown Jane. They're at the 3/16 and upper stretch. Devilish One let loose by Sheldon Russell. 2-length lead and holding sway from Knit Witness, who's trying hard. On the far outside, Over My Sense. Devilish One driven. Devilish One by 3 from Knit Witness, and then Over My Sense on the outside. It is going to be Devilish One to hold sway. Devilish One length and a half. Knit Witness with a good try. Over My Sense, and then Fab Girl 4th. of minute 5.76. $20 of the 942 double. Pick 3, 14.40. $2 exacta 27, $60 try 39.40, superfecta 91.40. Fifth race, scratch 3, hop on top, and the 11 Harry O. 1 mile on the turf, rail 35 feet, exacta trifecta superfecta. Double pick 3, fifth race, first race in the Chesapeake. Pick 6, 6,488 carryover in today's. And they're off. Awkward start, sun above as well last. Good Luck rode out like a shot right to the front from Midas Factor in Vignon Manor. On the inside, races third to the turn run. Tugging along is Dinah Flame, who's carried out wide there. Carrying out another runner there wide is Shaking My Head. Dinah Flame tough to handle. Drifted out wide around that first turn. Play It Cool. Settles while saving ground. And back to Leverage racing to the back of the pack with Red Dawn coming. And slow starting Sun Above is trailing the field. 13 lengths will cover front to back, and Midas Factor will go on. Midas Factor and Sheldon Russell are bounding along on the lead, length and a quarter in front from Good Luck Road in Vignon Manor. And the outside is Dinah Flame. Rail, Play It Cool. Between them there is Shaking My Head. Then a length and a half more to Leverage. Sun Above, and trailing is Red Dawn coming. Heading round the turn, Midas Factor a half mile from home from Vignon Manor, and Good Luck Road inside in third position. Length and a half more. And here in the outside is Shaking My Head, trying to mount a rally. Shaking My Head, steady advance, fourth, almost third. Another 2 lengths back. Leverage driven out there, 3 wide, still has 7 or 8 to make up. Play It Cool, and back to Sun Above, out wide into the stretch. Sun Above spun out very wide into the stretch, but after the awkward start, Sun Above is showing plenty of willingness, and Sun Above, look at this, Sun Above, who was left at the gate, has taken the lead. Sun Above and Weston Hamilton, they're bounding away. Sun Above the best from Leverage. Sun Above, Leverage. Sun Above, length and a half from Leverage, Vignon Manor, and then close to the next spot, Shaking My Head in the photo. Joyful by Kitten's Joy, bred in Kentucky by Robert Bonney, Julie Gomena. Check your tickets, it's 1-6-10-9-2, DQ'd to Vignon Manor. $2 exacta, $1,682 for 1 to Vignon Manor. $2 exacta, $1,682 for 1 double, $123.60. Pick 3, $149.65. Pick 4, $335.80. Pick 5, $1,176.65. 1-6-10, the dollar try, $1,084.60. 1-6-10, $9 super, $4,963.80. Sixth race, number 4, Runaway Rooster, 1 over. 7, Titanio, jockey and they're off. My Little Nico G fast away and hustled in the far outside. Up there's Red Spitfire, who's got early speed with a clean break, and the True Egoist flashing up there too as they move down the backstretch. Also in the substitute, Silks Titanio is right there too on the outside. Titanio now prompting Red Spitfire on the lead. My Little Nico G settles down on the chase there from third, and Go Langs up back in fourth spot. Then it's another 2 lengths back in the field, and the True Egoist is followed by Runaway Rooster. In honor of Jeff, no early speed today, is racing third last position. Then back to Winning Hand, and Lino's Fire is trailing the field. So they're midway on the turn with 2.5 furlongs left to go. Red Spitfire down to the inside, battles on under a ride for the lead. Red Spitfire is right there with Titanio in between horses, and a driven My Little Nico G on the outside. In honor of Jeff has worked up to fourth toward the center of the track. 1 furlong left to go. My Little Nico Nico G, working on a narrow lead Red Spitfire in honor of Jeff, closing steadily on the far outside in honor of Jeff and My Little Nico G, Red Spitfire. And here's Leno's Fire from dead last, firing through on the inside. Leno's Fire's flying in honor of Jeff, and Leno's Fire surging. That's too close to call. And then it was My Little Nico G. Minute 13:83. $90, 5, 6, 10, $3 superfecta. High five carryover, 1,558 and a penny. Double 1 5, $101. Pick 3, 128.50. Seventh race, scratch the 2, one of the good guys. Giran Barbosa on the 6. Blessings bestowed. Rail 87 feet, second wire finish on the turf. There's Red Spitfire, who's got early speed with a clean break, and the True Egoist flashing up there, too, as they move down the backstretch. Also in the substitute, Silks Titanio is right there, too, on the outside. Titanio now... in the gate. And they're off. Awkward start for Salvo Trigger, was left back there. Mycroft sent along with Lou's Birthday, and also Lay's Last Hero with early speed, so 3 right across vying early. Go to Bingo, settles at a 2-path into 4th. Agent Kelly Rail 5th. Blessings Bestowed is followed by Corrected Pedigree and TikTok Daddy, and well back to Salvo Trigger heading into the turn. Mycroft, Lay's Last Hero, keeping that one company on the outside. Into the turn, Mycroft has the lead by half length. Outside is Lay's Last Hero still there. Another 4 back. Lou's Birthday is in 3rd position. Saving ground is Go to Bingo. Alongside of that is Blessings Bestowed. TikTok Daddy on the outside. Agent Kelly is in between horses for the top of the stretch run, a quarter mile from home. Let's see, Agent Kelly now going to try to kick from 4th now. Here comes Agent Kelly. Agent Kelly moving up on the inside. For a long and a half left to go. Here's TikTok Daddy on the far outside producing a run too. It's Lou's Birthday and TikTok Daddy, and on the inside Agent Kelly with a 16 to go. Lou's Birthday. Lou's Birthday 10-1. Lou's Birthday and TikTok Daddy to the line together. Lou's Birthday, TikTok Daddy, and Corrected Pedigree in the funnel for 3rd. Trainer. Brennan, Pennsylvania by Susan Quick. 3-year-old big gelding by Blofeld out of Mischief Music. 8th race, the 5-3 for Lady T race. Prices up, race 7. Constellation double 5-9 worth Constellation double 5-9 worth $5. $2 exact, 156 even. Dollar try, 475.10. Dollar Superfecta, 1,045.60, 10,754. 510 actual double, 37.80. Constellation double, 5 even, 5.9. Pick $335. Pick 4, 1,064.60. 8th race, 20 minutes to post time. And they're off. Tough Workout and Kissling flashing up with Fear Nothing right there in the speed mix too. Incheon is in 4th and back to Uni Winner, and Spurs up and trailing to feel a little bit risky on the outside. A race past the 5 Ace, and it's Kissling on the inside with Tough Workout. Kissling a length in front from Tough Workout. Uni Winners hustle forward from 3rd position. Fear Nothing is in 4th. Back to Incheon and a little bit risky. 3 deep as they head into the far turn run, and Spurs up has to pick it up into the turn, and it's Kissling the leader from Tough Workout fully extended on the chase from second. Fear Nothing right there, and Winner on the inside still, followed by Inchon out wide is a little bit risky, and Spurs Up is in the back, has 7 or 8 to make up. Top of the stretch, and it's Kissling. Kissling, Tough Workout, Winner moving through on the inside. Winner is taking aim at Kissling as they turn in. Out center of the track is Fear Nothing, and here comes Fear Nothing. Fear Nothing now on the outside to Kissling with 1 furlong left to go. Fear Nothing means business. Fear Nothing heads at Hazelwood looking for a triple. Winner spins off the inside with 1 more try at Fear Nothing. Fear Nothing. Fear Nothing, 3 parts from Winner second. Then it was Kissling and Spurs Up. Trials McGinnis, minute 11.59. $2 exact at $12.40, $22.70 try, $1 superfecta, $75.20. Ninth race, scratch 1A, Buttercream. 3, Daniel Son. 11, Fatima's Blessing. 12, Ghostly Prince. 13, 7 Channels. 14, Bay Street Money. Mile on the Turf, rail 35 feet. 10th race, scratch 4, Joel's Boy. Luis Batista on the 8, Karma's in the house. Weight 126, weighed the apprentice allowance, and race 10. Maker. And they're off. Dricon and More Than Work firing out first for the lead. Here's Freestanding upside into third position, just 3 from the early pace. It's legit. On the inside is Passion racing fourth round that turn. Kendama saving that ground. They're followed by General's Duty. Racing to the back of the pack, we have Bodie's Maker, third to last position. Upside Down Man and Claudie Boy, last of them all. 13 to 14 lengths will cover them. Good pace going. More Than Work just in front. 3 parts of a length from Dricon has been there every step so far. Another 2, Passion is third, Freestanding fourth. Kendama on the inside, fifth, has 7 lengths to come now. They're followed by General's Duty. After that, it's a gap of 4 more lengths. Bodie's Maker, Claudie Boy, and Upside Down Man trailing the field. Heading over the far turn now, 20 lengths from first to last. More Than Work's been going a good clip so far. Dricon has been close every step. On the inside is Passion racing third, Freestanding fourth. General's Duty 3 wide bid with 3 furlongs left to go. They're followed by Kendama. Bodie's Maker is asked to sprint home now. Here comes Bodie's Maker, 7 to make up, is willing but wide at the top of the lane, followed by Claudie Boy. Turning for home, it's wide open. Dricon to a narrow lead. Dricon for the battling More Than Work, drop back second. In between horses, Freestanding. Bodie's Maker working hard. The far outside still coming with a run. Bodie's Maker, look at him go at the age of 10. Bodie's Maker, the 10-year-old still sharp as can be. Bodie's Maker wanted it, and he's got it. Bodie's Maker from Dricon, and then it was Kendama and General's Duty. Bodie's Maker, Michael Sanchez up, minute 35.60. 25 minutes to the 10th, following the 10th race, racing from San Isidro, Argentina. In there off, Bernie the Star, very quick as usual. From Karma's in the House, Wiley Wizard, Ecumenical racing on the outside. Gung Ho out 3 deep, then Farouk and Showpiece, and last is Knucker Punk. Racing down the back stretch of the inside, Bernie the Stars, a narrow lead, and Karma's in the House pressing the issue now. Wiley Willard up close in third, and now Gung Ho getting underway out 3 wide. Ecumenical going to run with that one in between horses, another 3 back, and it's Farouk 6 more lengths back, and it's Showpiece and Knucker Punk is trailing the field. Karma's in the House and Bernie Star head-to-head for the lead. Gung Ho's on the scene. Gung Ho moving up 3 wide, top of the stretch, 3 across the track with a quarter of a mile left to go. Wiley Wizard in 4th, and then back to Ecumenical into the stretch. Bernie the Star, Gung Ho in between horses. Karma's in the House still right there. Out center of the track is Farouk, who's moved along into 4th, and Wiley Willard is dropped back. Gung Ho, the favorites, Gung Ho. Gung Ho opening up 5. Farouk 2nd. Then Bernie the Star hanging on to 3rd and close 4th. Owned by Mark Greer, trained by Arnaud Delacour, bred in Ontario by Mark Dodson. Join us for our bubbly brunch tomorrow here at Laurel Park, post time 12:10. First race, $2 exacta, $24.40, $57.90, $1 try. Join us for our bubbly brunch tomorrow here at Laurel Park, post time 12:10. First race, $2 exacta, $24.40, $57.90, $1 try. $1 superfecta coming up, double 1, 5, 35, 40, pick 3, 15, 10, pick 4, 222 and a nickel, pick 5, $611.35. $1 try, $57.90, $1 superfecta, $277.50.